So I didn't know that. Every day you learn something. So Damian, what was it you did not know? Um, and yeah, guys, thank you. Someone's just described. Dokuhaki. Welcome. So thanks all. Right. Okay. I'm just gonna just quickly touch on this. Okay. The French Republic avoided leaving a vacuum as dechristianization ripped away the rituals and emblems of the Galician Church. Well, also that's the French Church, while also promoting the utopian idea of the revolution. Utopia again. The state cults emulated elements from Roman Catholicism, borrowing motifs from antiquity, from paganism. The role of the occult as an influence in the construction of France's idealistic neoclassical religions. So these ideas were all there. Understand? So what they did was they just noticed this cult that they created, this atheist cult, emphasized, emphasized rationalism, universalism, and communalism, which is what you would call communism. Rationalism, universalism, communism. Revolutionary cultural practices created national unity. So they were revolutionary. This is their jihad, right? And and also there was classical and Masonic influences in the festival's designs. Okay, so hopefully I've said enough there. I'm not going to go through this paper in depth. I'll do this more tomorrow. So now let's look at the dechristianization of France by atheists. Is this all making sense so far? Right? That paper is linked in the description box. You can download it and get it for yourself. Right? I will, let me paste the link to the Vendee book so that you guys can, download it for yourselves. Okay, I'm just going to get the link for you guys. It's called The French Genocide, the Vendee. Give me one moment. And I've got the name. And now I just need to get the link. Copying the link. Okay, so I am now going to drop this in the chat. That's the French book. You can download it at that link. Okay, I've just done it 3 times in a row. You won't miss it. And let me see what one of you wants to tell me. Hello there, Erkan. Welcome. Okay, right. Now, let's go here. Dechristianization of France by atheists. This is Fyodor Dostoevsky. If there is no God, then everything is permitted. So, the French atheists decided to dechristianize France by murder. And we've seen the lengths they would go to. MySpace, Veronica Redeem says, I have Huguenot ancestors and I feel ashamed for not knowing their plight. It was vicious. I can't explain to you how vicious it gets. The atheists, these rational atheists, were the most. It was demonic. I can't explain to you. It's demonic what they did. Okay, now let's see. So, at Calm's prison in Paris, over 100 Catholic priests were jailed within an old monastery. They refused to convert, and thus they were killed for it. I'll be going into much more detail on this in the future over the next few weeks with Sam. A mob stormed the prison, and in that incident, they killed 115 priests. That bloodbath was one of several such bloodbaths, remembered as the September massacres, and over 1,000 people died in that incident. Right? These atrocities were part of a deliberate campaign. It was the law. Can you buy those books? Yes, you can, of course. It was an escalating campaign of violence known as dechristianization, and these atheists violently purged religion from France in the name of reason and rationality. You see, because they stated, it's so crazy when you read it, they said, we need to get rid of superstition and fanaticism. That's why we have to murder all the Christians, including men, women, children, babies, and nuns. They have to murder them all to get rid of fanaticism and superstition. So, yeah, this is atheism. This is where atheism always leads. Genocide and oppression. So, let me see. Now, atheists like Pierre Chamet and Jacques Hébert argued this was necessary so that reason would triumph over superstition and fanaticism, all in the name of reason. Correct, horse. Right? In there, as the churches were weeds in need of plowing so that their enlightened ideas could grow.